Welcome to part two of talking about Kiwanis, or my tenure with Kiwanis. This is Don with Adventures of the Broke and Retired. Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate all of your time you just spend watching and commenting. I'm still getting wonderful comments that I do very much enjoy. I like talking to y'all. So thank you. I appreciate it. Part one, we were talking about I had run into a woman by the name of Laura. If you're with Kiwanis, you know who Laura is. And she had mentioned to me, you might want to think about what you're going to do to kind of give back to society or contribute to the society that has been helpful to you. And I had already been thinking about that. It was already on my mind to do something. I just didn't know what to do. So she said, hey, I'm a member of Red Stick Kiwanis. Why don't you come join Red Stick? Come over, have lunch. I'll buy you lunch. We have lunch meetings Fridays. Come over and check it out and see what you think. So I did. And what I met there was a whole bunch of very nice people that were concerned, that all had the same kind of thing on their mind that I did, which was they felt successful in their life, and that feeling of being successful made them want to give back to society, made them want to show some love. It was, I think, there was 35 members in the club. I don't remember 100%. At the meetings, there was probably 25 pretty much every week. Very, very nice people. Very accommodating, very friendly. Just people who were donating their time and money out of love and respect for other people on earth, especially children, which is Kiwanis' mission, is children. And I felt like I fit right in, right off the bat. It was good. We organized things. Everything that got done kind of went up for a vote. There were checks in place to make sure that everything was done properly, and nobody was taking any slice off the top for themselves. There was no benefit other than the camaraderie of friends in the group, which was very good. There was no skimming off the top that went in anybody's pocket. Bear with me just 1 second. Did you watch Little Brother, Where Art Thou? There you know. There was nobody it was not self-serving for anyone in any way, which I think is very, very important. Nobody had the, look at me, I'm doing good for people. You have to give me love and respect because nobody had that kind of attitude. There were no superheroes in the group. There were people who were genuinely concerned and wanted to do what they could. Very, very nice people. I'm not in the club anymore. I'll get into that in just a minute. And I miss some of them guys. I miss, what I need to do is go to one of their meetings one day. I have an open invitation. I need to go one day, stop in and say hello. Anyhow, so I joined up with them, and we started out doing, they have a golf tournament every year, which turns out a lot of people. It's a good golf course, local here. It's funny about the golf course. There's a set of railroad tracks that run right down the middle of the golf course, and those railroad tracks divide 2 zip codes. So the golf course is actually in 2 zip codes. I have no idea why I find that so amusing, but Anyhow, and we did other stuff too. One of the things that we did, one of the ladies in the club was a high school, not a high school, a grade school. I think she was principal at a grade school for a long time, little kids school. I mean, kids that are 2 feet tall school. You know what I mean? First grade, second grade, and she set up a program to help the kids become interested. She wanted to help the kids become interested in reading. So she got some books. I think she got the books donated. She got the books donated. She made up a bunch of stickers with each child's name, and put the stickers on the front of the book. So each child had a personalized book for them. I still have one of those books around here somewhere. I wish I'd have thought, if I'd have known I was going to talk about this. This is why it's hard for me to do prep, is because I never know exactly what I'm going to be talking about. So, so I don't have the props here. Anyway, so we decided we're going to go. She set it up with the school. We're going to go read to these kids. Okay, so these kids. This is first grade, second grade, and these are little bitty kids. And I wanted to do it. So, so I went to the school. Now, I'm a big guy. I'm a lot bigger than I used to be. As a matter of fact, the last couple of years, my God. Anyway, I'm 6'1". I'm pretty big. There's all these little kids. So I'm standing up in front of the classroom. Now, you're never in the classroom with just the children. There's always one or two teachers in there with you monitoring the situation, which is important because in today's world, that's the kind of thing you got to do. So I'm reading the book. It was The Three Little Pigs. I'm reading the book, and the kids are following along in their book, and they were all just having a great time. And I'm standing up there in front of the class, talking to them. And there's pictures of this around somewhere. And when I got all done with the book, this little girl she's in first or second grade, so she's only about 2 feet tall, She comes up and she stands right in front of me. I mean, toe to toe in front of me. And as she stands there and looks up at me, and she's so short that her head is turned at 90 degrees, looking straight up at me. And I kind of looked at her and smiled. I thought it was funny. And then she hugged me around the legs. And all of the other kids got up and came and hugged me. It was like a big hug. It was like a big tree in the middle of some landscaping grass, It was me sticking up out of the middle and all them kids in a circle giving a big hug. And it was really a heartwarming moment. Those kids loved it. When I went back, I don't remember how many times I read. I know I did it at least twice. I might have done it 3 times. Anyhow, I ended up. That was just that one event made it all worth it. This might end up 3 parts because I keep thinking of new things. Hang on. I ended up moving up through the ranks with Kiwanis, and this plaque right here is for my term as president, 2-year term as president of the club. And I'm very proud of that. I'm glad that I did it. It wasn't that terribly expensive, and the good that was done for people was worth it. And the people that I met and some of the circumstances that I ended up in were good. Another example, at every meeting, we had a guest speaker. We had a guy booking guest speakers who unfortunately passed away recently. He was one of the nicest guys on the face of the earth. He was very good at what he did. He would book the speakers. And he booked a couple of nuns, sisters, that had been somewhere, I don't remember where they were in the world, but they had spent the last few years of their lives somewheres in, I think in Africa, helping children, schooling children. And they had an opportunity to come back to the States to work with children. Oh, this is hard to talk about. To work with children that had been trafficked. I don't know if I should use the word. I'm going to have to break this up right here. Y'all don't go anywhere, please. Stay around for part 3 because you might find it interesting. Don with Adventures of the Broken Retired. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell all your friends and hit the notification bell. Don't forget to say hello to Barney Ned.